Who saw? Did anyone see AC/DC last night? No.
They were standing.
Man, come on.
It was wilder here.
AC/DC was asking the same thing last night. Any of you guys go to the Supernatural convention this afternoon? Angus and I did. It was a great time.
Who's over at Supernatural?
Angus Young.
Yeah, they've been like a theme of the show. I thought it was so funny that they were here. I figured maybe some people would go see it.
It's kind of the first
Yeah, they were dancing with me.
I've noticed from comments around the room that they're like, "Yeah, we were dancing," and Jim was moving. No one has yet said, "Yeah, Jim was dancing." They've all been like, "We were dancing," and Jim was.
At
Get
my
down.
age, moving is about all you can ask.
Oh, fair enough.
I was
And
dancing
Misha
for
was
a good
dancing?
10 minutes. And when I was rest
With Jim.
10 hours.
That sounds about right.
Jim was convulsing. I thought he was dying. I thought he was dancing.
No, one person came to help me either.
Fend for yourself.
Oh, don't talk to me about dancing. I saw you last night. You know, I think a rule of breakdancing is you have to be able to get up after it.
It must be a Patriots thing or
Rover dancing, I think is.
Is it, which one you had? Giants? No, the Rangers. Okay. That's right. That's right. All right, Rangers I have no problem with. Everything else you like. Fair enough.
Yeah, start alienating them now. This ain't gonna last forever.
And you, go Cowboys. Remember the Cowboys Stadium? This is fascinating to me. Yeah. Oh, well, the first one collapsed, but now they built a gigantic screen that the punters are hitting. So the league has to pay for the thing to go there.
It's fascinating.
This is what my mind does.
Often.
Step with this.
So, let's hear a question. I'd love to hear a fun little question. Anybody have a fun little... Paris was great.
What's that?
Episode 4, we just started talking about how it's probably the best episode.
Episode 4?
That's because when he was in, Misha's Misha's like, yeah, I did a lot of days now. It must be the best.
It's probably the one episode that has Sam in it the least. Which is why
So it's the best.
Which is why it's the best.
It's almost like last year's In the Beginning. Like I sort of make it my cameo. I was like coming to set going like, hey, I'm Jared, nice to meet you guys. I like the show. I'm excited to be
Yeah,
here.
Dean gets tossed into the future and Sam doesn't, so it's kind of one of those things. But aside from
It makes you wonder what Sam's doing.
Jared's vacation week, it was a really good episode, or it should be a really good episode. It was very tough for me. Yeah, Steve Boyne.
We have Boyne, who, for those of y'all living on the tour, he did Crossroads Blues, the original Crossroads. What else did he do?
Two of the days were I was the only
Dream Little Dream?
I was the only actor on set. I was doing scenes with myself, which
An actor's dream.
not mine. Oh my gosh, that was talk
In the
about
nightmare category.
brain soup. It was just mush after that, and we had this poor guy come on the show. They hired this actor to play opposite me, and he came on, and it was. I think they called him Diet Jensen. They put like these shoulder pads in his jacket, and then he looked like Beetlejuice with the shrunken head. Poor kid. So that we had to get rid of him, and then I ended up I was like, hey, I'm just gonna have my stunt double do it because. Aside from me, he's played Dean more than anybody else in the world. He moves like Dean should and carries himself oddly, I guess. But Todd had never done lines, and we're talking like 3, 4, 5 page dialogue scenes with just myself, just Dean and Dean. And so poor guy was just, he was like, throw me off a freaking building, man. This is torture. And it was torture for me as well. That's episode 4. So we'll see how it turns out.
What a rockin' episode. Y'all showed him the old Watchmen set. I know a lot. I was excited about it because I read it and not reading Sammy like before the dialogue. I was like, ooh, time out.
But kind of has like a 28 Days Later feel.
Yeah, like Terminator. It's gonna be a really cool movie version of Supernatural. Like a taste of what would happen if we got the chance to do a film, which I don't think anybody wants to see.
You think you guys would be in it?
No. No.
It'd be young Sam.
Who would play Sam in the film version, Jared?
Zac Efron for sure.
I was thinking that actually.
Or it could be a combination of the
Or Harry Potter.
Yeah, Harry Potter. Not Daniel Radcliffe.
No,
Harry Potter. Because
He would have to play Harry Potter.
he'd have to be
playing
Harry Potter.
Sam.
Yeah, in a movie, it'd be like a whole Midsummer Night's Dream kind of situation.
Yeah.
It's a play with it.
I think so.
Yeah,
Jim, who would play
John Bon Jovi.
I'm thinking Sting.
I get Harry Potter and you get Sting. Even the microphones are pissed off. Who would play Dean? There's the question.
Cher.
So typecasting.
Yeah. I think would be really the best choice.
You know, the youngins come back.
Yeah. Or Miley Cyrus.
She's a little too muscular.
She is a little too kind of
She's
manly.
pretty fit.
Yeah.
We wanted to girl it down.
Yeah, we definitely want to make it a
Yeah,
little
manly's not what you want with Dean.
No. I want that nice feminine edge.
So,
Which I
four?
missed.
Episode 4, was that the one where you guys like beat up Gandhi?
That was fun.
That's
5?
That's what we just finished, yeah.
We just fought Gandhi and Paris Hilton and
Paris
Abe Lincoln and we had a lot of fun doing that. So
And Paris did a really nice job.
she really did. Yeah. And I worked with her.
She was prepared. She knew her
She had a
stuff.
lot of
She had a
lines
lot of
to-
dialogue, and
Yeah.
and everybody was like, "Oh wow, that's not what I expected."
On the down low, they kind of allowed like a 15-hour day because they were like, she has a lot of dialogue. We don't know what to expect. And I was like, well, guys, I've worked with her for like 3 months. Like, she'll know her lines. She'll do her stuff. And they're like, okay, well, whatever.
Prepared my words, basically.
But yeah, she came in and knew the words and did exactly.
Played herself very well.
Yeah.